All right, welcome back, everyone. You just saw the runner on the right who has some non-gameplay footage going there right now. Set a new record, beat an arbitrary time that we happen to have decided is significant as a species, basically. And on the other side, we have Control, who is entering this tournament with, in fact, I believe, a higher seed than him. So, yeah. I am once again Allocate47, and I'm joined by.
Me, Elite. Hello. Today we join this. Well, we are here to, see who is the best of the worst, Control or Joey Baby, as we are in the losers finals. Joey, surprisingly, despite actually having being a loser in this tournament, has set a world record, which is very nice. But sadly, that doesn't necessarily mean he's going to win. Nor does that mean Control is going to win. Was going to win either way. So we're going to have to see that. Silence, by the way. We're just waiting for the runners to, start their runs, which hopefully will happen in the near future. Both runners, I should
Yeah.
mention, have had pretty solid run times recently in this tournament. They are considered to be, very good runners, especially in the classic Sonic games. And so we're gonna just have to see who comes up first and who comes up second. I'm not
All
picking
right.
favorite because I really have no idea who's gonna win. This is
Yeah, we're
too
just
close to tell.
we're just waiting on our ready check right now.
Yes. Now let's see if chat has anyone is rooting for anyone. It seems that there's some people rooting for Control, and no one actually talking about Joey though. I guess people do like Control a lot more than Joey. I don't know. Okay, there's someone rooting for Zaxon. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work out in this run, but okay. Okay, here we have Control. Is it gonna start the run now? Not yet. We're still waiting on the runners.
Okay.
This is really awkward, to be honest.
Looks like we're about ready to go here. So there we
Okay,
go.
there we
Now
go.
they're off.
Now they're off. They are synced almost perfectly. Which is very nice. Now we have at the start, of course, cutscene. What can you do? You can't skip it. Someone thinks Siege is gonna win. Well, good luck with that.
Well, in a way, if someone does grab the flame shield in launch base 2 at the very end, then he
He
is,
does win.
in
Yes.
a way, yeah, a winner.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, both runners having almost the exact same Angel one to the cutscene in the level.
Joey has 2 more rings, therefore the time bonus is going to overwhelm the ring bonus by a lot. So normally that would be a loss in terms of speed.
Oh no, Control loses the fire shield. Man, that's gonna be a big time loss. Especially how he got it. Or how he lost it in this case. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a couple seconds time loss if you don't have a fire shield.
Yeah, Control now has more rings, so you know. It might... that was fairly close to 1 minute, so, but... Whatever. You still get the same time bonus regardless. This Control is going to be fought for a bit more. The feeds may be a bit more synced. Well, the timers, I mean, will be a bit more synced. Because Control was a bit earlier, I believe. Anyway, both runners into Hedgehog 2. Let's stop talking about the timer. Joey getting everything right to now, as is Control. except for that bomb. Yes, I will nitpick. Let's see, does Jerry Baby get the jump? He does not. How shameful. Imagine being the world record holder for this game and not doing that jump.
Imagine being
Come on.
a frame late on a 2-frame jump, right? Like,
Yeah.
terrible.
Come on, dude, you can do better than this. Anyway, Joey has now a lead of several seconds, about 8 to 10 seconds over Joey, which is certain to come in handy in the future. Joey getting the sub 130, very nice. Control, potentially getting the sub 130 as well. Yes, by one up. Almost didn't get it. That's pretty close.
So the time bonus is still synced here. Joey entering Hydro 1.
Sorry, I was muted for a second. Anyway, let's see what's going on. Both runners are in Hydro 1 now. Again, having pretty solid movement, so we can't say much about that. Joey, of course, still about 10 seconds faster than Control because of Control's loss of the fire shield in round 1. Which, despite maybe not looking like it's a big deal, it is very significant, especially for 2 runners like these. Let's see, how many hits did Baby get?
Looked like 4 to me. Yep, 4.
Yeah, it was 4. Nice. Let's see, Control seems to get either 3 or 4 as well.
I think, yeah, they both got 4.
Difference of 1 second IGT. So as you can see, these runners are very, very good at what they do. Joey moving through the level, and he spin dashes the wrong way. That is gonna be a loss of about 4 to 5 seconds because he misses a cycle.
And
Actually, he may even miss 2 cycles.
And Control not getting the walk up the ramp. I'm not sure exactly what caused that. Probably just the wrong speed from the spin dash.
Indeed, he did. Jerry Baby did lose 2 cycles. I'm pretty sure. Then again, the cycles here are weird, so I am not entirely sure. I don't even run this game. Why am I like that? But yeah, Joey getting into this very much nondescript place. Again, I don't have much to commentate about. That's the problem. This is the final. No, this is not the final. This is the loser's final, which comes just before the grand final. And Joey does get the jump into the wall first try. Very nice. As the loser's final, whoever wins this gets into the grand finals, and whoever loses gets 3rd place.
Control just barely missing it on his first try.
He just got a 2nd though.
Yeah, Joey coming up on these cylinders.
Takes it safe, of course, as you would. He is ahead, so no problem in that. Control getting the bounce on the shark. Which is a very good backup. Joey really having really good times this turn. Like, seriously. We're here at Hydro 2 at 6.5 minutes, and he's already beat the boss. This is crazy.
But Control is not far behind, and in Marble Garden there are a lot more potential time swings, so we'll see what happens here.
To be fair,
Control.
it only gets worse from here, so you know, you can't really tell who's gonna win from the first 3 zones.
Oh yeah, Control did lose a few seconds more in Hydro, but we're looking at still a very surmountable lead.
Yes, and if Joey gets this, he doesn't. If Control gets this, he might even pull ahead. That's the thing. This level in particular is really unforgiving, you say. You mess up, you lose a lot of time. If you don't mess up, instead, you'll save a lot of time and go really fast.
Control was about as close to getting that jump as you can get without actually getting it. Looked like he had...
he lost his spinning top.
That's not a big deal. Fortunately, you don't need it. It's just it makes that segment a little bit smoother. But yeah, Joey
moving swiftly through the middle of Marble Garden 1.
Yeah, he keeps his lightning shield. That's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Through that section.
Control. Sadly now a bit further behind, about 15 seconds. However, he isn't falling back that slowly. He isn't going that slowly regardless. Joey not getting the new strat. He only gets 3 or 4 hits. 4 hits. Yes, he only got 4 hits at the boss. What a shame. Still, early 2 cycle is entirely okay. Even if it loses a few seconds. Let's see what this Control do. Gets 5 hits, and now the last one. 134. Perfectly acceptable time for this. Joey already into Act 2. Just moving through the level very nicely. Is he gonna do that strat? He is gonna do the strat. Of course he is. It's Joey. What do you expect? What's Joey's best?
Oh, so smooth through that section. Getting the jump just right, so...
Yes, Joey's best Sonic 3 time currently is a 24:59, which is also world record, which he just got in the past, in the very last run he did.
Yeah, the race right before this, Control also getting almost the same. He unfortunately took a hit from that spiked mosquito.
Bubble,
I don't remember what her name is.
Bubble something, I don't remember. No one remembers the bad names. Whatever.
I remember a few of them, but only a few.
Yeah. Like, there's a few that are burned into everyone's brains, but otherwise you just forget. Let's see, will Joey get the crash? Hopefully not. I wonder. Yeah, it's not. Because of course, the runners have adapted their strats, so that has a very low chance of happening anyway, so... What a shame, we can't see a crash happening. Let's see, Joey getting into the boss at 152, he gets to this green lock. So that is very good. Getting all 7 hits, as he will. This is going to be almost a sub 210. Pretty good runner, what can we say? Controller's gonna have to do the lineup strat here, instead of just using the shield. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, just Joey gaining a little bit more time in each stage here. Slowly but surely pulling away at this point. But Carnival Night, we've seen him get some really, really impressive stages, but it's never a given. So we'll want to look at what Joey is able to do. Yeah, he did miss one cycle, but in the grand scheme of things, that's not as big of a mistake as some of the others that could happen here.
Yeah, Control had some trouble there in the boss. getting to the capsule for some reason. Then again, getting into a capsule while flying with tails, it's kind of hard anyway, so you know. Joey beating Carnival Net 1 at 50 seconds. The man's on fire.
Yeah. And just think that probably could have been a 49 if he had made that cycle, which...
Yeah.
I don't know what our IL record is, but that's at least very close to it.
Yeah, definitely. I can check it out right now, actually.
Control coming into the boss, also with a very respectable time, 36 into the arena.
Okay.
No, 53, so Joey only gaining a couple seconds there, but it's really starting to add up, as you can see.
Oh, the third place for Carnival Net 1 for Sonic seems to be 55 seconds, and I believe that's glitched, so... You know, this is pretty fast. I don't know if there's glitchless boards for ILs though, so, you know. Can't really tell. And it's a really fast time regardless. Joey getting into... I can't see his time, so I'm just gonna assume it's like 50
It's
something.
good. So, again...
Yeah, it's
okay.
a 1 minute now.
So, just like in the 24... Like, he's kind of having a similar section here where just a couple things at the very end are bouncing in the wrong way, but otherwise that water section was just incredibly smooth.
Control.
Oh, nice jump there.
Now, Joey, as usual, being really good at movement.
That's a fun little jump. I think I'm going to have to start doing that one. Not that I'm going to, you know, speedrun this version for much longer, but if I do glitch with runs of S3K or Air, that's a fun jump to do.
It does seem interesting. Joey phasing through the candy cane, as we speedrunners call it. Or whatever its name is, as... I don't know. Does it even have an official name?
It's a candy cane. Oh, it's good enough.
Yeah, candy cane. There we go. That's the
really annoying thing. Not a lot you can do about it. There are jumps, timings where it happens more often. You just avoid those and hope.
You just have to have good timing there. Sadly, Joey did not in that situation. Control also getting into the light up section of Carnival Net 2. He is also doing quite solid and through the levels. However, sadly, he is not being a match for Joey, who is getting really fast times today.
Yeah, Joey with a 233. Looks like Control is going to be able to about match it, maybe even beat it by a little bit. Still a lot of time to make up.
Yeah, but this cutscene takes a lot of time, so... This cutscene's around 10 to 12 seconds if I remember correctly. Yes, it seems that Control may actually be able to beat Joey's time. 2:31, nice.
By 1 second!
Indeed. I mean, he's pulling it back, even slowly. Joey moving through Ice Cap 1, as one does. Control also getting into Ice Cap 1, as one also does. Going through the 20-second long cutscene. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like that cutscene, but why don't you give us a chance to skip it? Seriously, it's 20 seconds of doing nothing. Oh, come on, devs.
Well, you can
exist.
You can do a jump and collect a few more rings, and if you have all the emeralds already, that's potentially minorly useful. That's about
Yeah,
it.
potentially.
But also, if you're using all emeralds, you'd want to be doing S3K because Supersonic is actually pretty scuffed in Sonic 3 alone. It's done.
To be fair, a lot of things are scuffed in this game.
Yeah.
But anyway, never mind the game. Let's look at the runners and where they are. Control is at that weird thing section, just before the section where you hit things and they go down. Do you like my method of description of places in Ice Cap? But yes, Joey Baby, 153 in the Ice Cap 1, going into Ice Cap 2 just now. Control getting close to the boss at this point. And let's see what will Joey do.
Alright, he made it up to the top path safely there. That was a little bit iffy, but I'm guessing he was holding the D-pad, and even though the game switched him back to a running animation, he hardly lost any speed, so he was still able to make it up to the top path there.
Yeah, sadly, the game does do that. Whenever it stops you from certain places to certain, well, from sometimes it just does that.
In that case, it's because the game treated him as being in mid-air for a single frame, therefore switching the...
Oh, almost getting crashed.
Again, very close.
Could this be a sub-minute? This might be a sub-minute. Oh, no.
Not anymore, it looks like, but still very close. Control, meanwhile, making it up to the top route as well.
Indeed. Joey's still getting a 1 minute flat, which is by no means bad. Especially considering that this place is literally, as other commentators have said it, subpixel hell. Control getting subpixel.
Speaking of...
Commentator's curse, I guess.
That's not the worst place. Oh, this happened to Zaxon earlier? Okay, it only happens to Control once. That's not as bad as it could have been.
Yeah, getting it 3 times though, not fun.
Yeah, just the slightest variations on your positioning can be really unfortunate, and you don't always have control over it in this game. Just,
Oh, was that an attempt at a joke? Did they say they don't always have control over it?
It was not, but I mean, that is literally the word. You don't always have, what's a synonym of it that sound...
I don't... Anyway... You don't always have significant impact on the impetus. There's a really dumb and overly verbose way of saying it. Yes. Actually, let me search up a spin control. I'm invested in this now. Also, both runners are in space 1 now. Control lagging behind by 1 minute.
And Joey not letting up the gas. Elevators going in sync, but different ways there, so that was kind of cool. Joey basically through all the parts of the stage where he could have lost time. Now Control has to make his way through those as well. Just barely missing the flame the first time, and then getting it the second time.
And then he loses it, yeah.
So that's really unfortunate. It means he's going to have to go around and take an extra path that Joey did not have to take, coming up right here.
Sadly, it seems that today is not Control's day. Then again, he is in the losers bracket, so, you know, maybe it's just the normal Sunday for him. Yes, I am still making jokes at the expense of the runners. Please leave me to do that.
He also has said, he said even before a couple races ago, where he could have gotten eliminated, that he's like, please eliminate me, I want to go sleep. So I'm guessing he either is tired or is going to be really tired later when he might normally be waking up.
Runners are asking about what the space is. This might actually be another 24. Yeah. Yes, this might... Yeah, this is actually faster than the past run, the previous run. as someone has mentioned. This could be another world record back to back.
Now, see, I wasn't going to say it.
Yeah, but I said it, so now if he loses the world record, it's my fault. Please blame me.
At any rate, keeping the bubble shield from the start of the level, heading up here, getting past the frog, not killing
Hitting one
the
of those
flybots
birds.
early. He's through there smoothly, control, heading into the boss without a shield, that is fine.
The
Just means
flybots
he can't do the
contributing
top
to the
strat.
conspiracy theory that birds aren't real. But, you know. Anyway. Joey has a really, really solid launch base 2 up to now. Does not go for the strats. The teach strats.
Yeah, control getting the shield quickly, and now Joey heading up into the boss. Going to use the bubble shield, as we have seen many a time by now.
Indeed, does the strat. Very nice. He might actually... I swear, this world records again. I'll be shocked. I can tell you that much. Yeah, this just goes to show how good the runner's impression are. Control by no means being slow. I mean, he got into launch base 2 at a 22.5, which, if he actually gets it down perfectly, could be an early 25 for him.
Alright, so Joey coming into the last couple bosses here, at a pace, as has been mentioned.
Indeed. At an okay pace, I would say.
Intentionally losing the bubble shield there, getting the kill.
2 cycles, as usual. Control having some trouble going through the end of launch phase 2. Sadly. Then again, he didn't say that he was half asleep. So, you know.
Alright, Joey, what do you got?
Come on, Joey. This is where good losers are separated from bad losers. Yes, I am still going on with that. Oh no, he doesn't get the 1 cycle. That's
still, he needs one more hit now.
Just 1 hit. And GG's.
And that is a significant improvement on his last time.
Yes.
Oh my god, over 10 seconds better.
The absolute madman. Man, like this is crazy.
So, I believe that is a 24-48, but we'll see. It'll depend on exactly how the
it might be, yes, it might be a 49 or 50. Let's see, 27, 54, 24,
okay,
50.
24,
Wow.
50. So,
another world record back to back.
I mean, at this point, what do you even say? Like,
we say that Control is having some trouble with the first phase of Big Arm. That's what we say. Let's ignore Joey for a second. There's another runner in here. We can't ignore him.
So yeah, we do not need to frame count the last run anymore to be absolutely sure that it was a 24 because...
I mean, we don't need to frame count. I don't think we need to frame count this either, except to see if it was a 50 or 51. Anyway, it seems that the commentary was not as effective as I hoped it would be. Or as I expected it would be, rather. I didn't hope it would be effective. But, you know. But yeah, seriously. Another 24 during the race. This is crazy. We're seeing history being made.
That should be, there it is, the last hit for
Indeed.
Control. Coming in with
Control
a
is gonna have about a 26 4x or 5, about mid to late 4x or early 5x. I don't know
40
exactly.
something.
Yeah.
low 40s, I
And
believe.
reduced control. Now let's continue talking about Joey Baby because, wow, man, that was crazy. Someone has mentioned me in chat. Why did you mention me in chat? Come on. Yeah, unrelated to anything, but yes. GG's control. That was really, despite Joey absolutely crushing it, that was really good run.
It's hard to compete with a world record. I mean,
Yeah,
that
I agree.
a 26:41 is a time that I would have to do far more work than I actually want to do in Sonic 3 alone
Indeed.
to get. And it just happened to be up against an absolutely absurd new world record.
Yep. Anyway, now that we are on, well, now that both runners are on the credits, I should mention that everyone should get some water. Hydration is always important.
Yep, stay hydrated. We have brief moment between these heats. Joey Baby does need to win one more against Control in order to advance, since this is a best of 3. We'll see what happens in a few minutes while we just let everyone take a break. I think
Indeed.
they might need it after this.